Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about differentiation. So now I will show you the technique how to do differentiation of this one. If we do differentiation sine y, you got about cosine y, and we have first the derivative of y in here. Next, if we do first the derivative of 2 sine x, you got about 2 cosine x. Later that, we divide both sides with cosine y, and you will get about 2 cosine x over cosine y. Now, if we do about second derivative of the function, so we put about second derivative, and this one we got about cosine y to the power of 2, and then we do first derivative of 2 cosine x, so you got about negative 2 sine x and cosine y. Later that, we do first derivative of cosine y, and you got about negative first derivative of y sine y, and we have 2 cosine x. Now we need to simplify. Negative, you got about positive. Number two, we put in here. This one, we just change for this one. So we multiply with cosine y on numerator and denominator. So you got about the new one. Let's see about negative sine x cosine y squared plus 2 cosine x squared sine y. This one you got about cosine y to the power of 3. This one we need to change about 1 minus sine y squared. So you got about negative sine x plus sine x sine y squared. Now let's go to the first one. We see that sine y equal to 2 sine x. We divide both sides with number 2. So we change sine x into sine y over 2. This one we change 1 minus sine x squared. So that means you got about sine y to the power of 2 over 4. Now we need to simplify. 2 multiplied with 1, you got about 2, and we have negative sine y squared over 2, and we have sine y from here going here. So this one simplify this one, negative 1 over 2 plus 2, you got about negative 3 over 2. Side y. And we have number 2 in here. You got about number 3. And now we can put about 3 sine y divide cosine y. You got about tan y. And we have secant of y squared. That's it, the end. Thank you for watching.